to my YouTube channel. We are back at it again. I am back and better than ever. If you're new here, my name is Bridget Mashonganyika, aka Bella, orphaned at 3 months old, grew up in the orphanage and now advocating for the orphans. So if you like what I'm about, please press that notification bell and also like the video. Also subscribe to my channel and share. That helps with the growth of this channel, and it is very important that you do so because it helps with the growth of this channel. So if you're subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate. And what are we going to do today? So today we're going to talk about the power of accepting who you are, the power of self-acceptance. So stay tuned. Let's get into the video. So what does it mean to accept who you are? What does it mean to accept who you are? I googled this, and Google says it is to unconditionally accept every part of who you are. That means to embrace every aspect of yourself, your weaknesses and your strengths. You embrace everything, and that's what makes you who you are. You get it? So it also goes in hand with self-esteem. Once you accept who you are, your self-esteem improves. And what does it mean to accept who you are as an orphan? Well, it does not mean that you have to move around looking like someone who is defeated, complaining about it, giving excuses for not working towards your dreams just because you are an orphan. No, it does not mean that. It means that now you choose to say, you know what? Yes, I'm an orphan, but that's just a fact. You get it? I am destined for more than this. That's what you then choose. You then say, you know what? This is not going to limit me. I'm going to choose to rise above and conquer the boundaries of a destiny that I never wanted. You get it? So that's what it means when you're an orphan, that you accept it and you let go of the past. You make peace with your past. You say, you know what? Whatever that happened in the past, it happened. But it's not going to stop me from going towards what I want to go, like towards my dreams. It will not stop you once you accept that this is me. That's what it means to accept yourself as an orphan. You mean to say, you know what? I'm going to defy the odds and I'm going to set new standards for myself. Me being an orphan does not limit me. That's what it means when you accept who you are as an orphan. Also, it means that you choose to say, you know what? From now onwards, I'm going to be very authentic about where I'm coming from. You choose to be truthful about where you're coming from. You know, so many orphans who grew up in the orphanages, they don't even want to talk about the period they stayed in the orphanage. And it worries me so much to say, you know what? I feel like every story deserves to be heard. There isn't any story that is less important for it to be heard. So when you choose to lie about where you're coming from, that's so unnecessary. You give yourself unnecessary pressure. You don't need the pressure that you give yourself. When you start lying about where you're coming from, now you want to maintain all those lies. You now try to live a lie. You now try to live a life that you cannot even afford just because you're lying about where you're coming from. It's not even necessary. You do not need that pressure. You do not need it. So when you choose to be truthful about it, it becomes easy. You will see that, trust me, you will see that it will be very easy for people to accept you when you accept who you are. It's very easy for people to accept you when you accept who you are. So lying about where you're coming from is really not necessary. It's really not necessary. If you see someone treating you poorly just because you chose to be authentic about where you're coming from, trust me, it's not about you. It's not you. It's them. They have their insecurities and issues, and they're just projecting to you. They're just projecting their insecurities and issues. And seriously, you do not need that. You do not need that negative energy. Just step out of it. It's really not necessary. You give yourself unnecessary pressure, and that's not cool at all. So choose to be truthful about it. Say it with confidence. You know, you say, you know what, yeah, I'm an orphan. Yeah, I grew up in the orphanage. Yeah, but I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a doctor. It's not going to stop me. You get it? So yeah, choose to be very authentic about it, and once you choose that, life becomes very easy for you. So it's also very important. That's the power of self-acceptance. It is very important that you accept who you are, because it gives you more confidence in yourself and makes you less vulnerable to criticism. It really makes you less vulnerable to criticism when you accept who you are. Trust me, when an enemy wants to pull you down or when they want to attack you, they use your weaknesses. They use your weaknesses, but you have an advantage when you have accepted them. When you have said that, you know what, this I'm going to accept, because after all your experiences and mistakes makes you who you are. So you have no choice but to choose to accept who you are. It is very important that you do so. When you accept who you are, trust me, you will be so appreciative for overcoming obstacles. And you will realize that, you know what, I wouldn't change a thing about who I am. That's what you will realize. You realize that you would never change a thing about who you are. And also, you start working or building around it. I like how Joel Austin puts it. He says that who you are is a stone set inside of you. You may spend your whole life trying to dig it out, or you may choose to work around it. It's your choice. Trust me, it's your choice. So, accept who you are. Accept who you are. Yes, I'm an orphan. But it's not going to stop me. It's not going to drag me down. You get it. I'm making peace with my past. And I'm moving towards my dreams. I know it's very hard. I know it's not easy. But choose to accept who you are. Choose to accept who you are. Trust me, once you accept who you are, you start uncovering things that you will never uncover if you do not accept who you are. Being an orphan shouldn't stop you. You are not the first person who grew up in the orphanage. No, you are not the first person to grow up in the orphanage. You are not. You're not the first orphan in this world. Your case is not that special. You get it? It shouldn't stop you from going towards your dreams. It shouldn't. Accept it. Start building around it. Start defying the odds and setting new standards. Defy them odds. Defy them. Choose to rise above and conquer the boundaries of a destiny you never wanted. That is going to set you apart from any other orphan who is still feeling, sorry for themselves. It's going to set you apart from them. So choose you. Accept all your flaws. Accept all your strengths. Accept them. So, if you want to know on how you can, make peace with your past, I'm going to put this video by T.D. Jakes. He talks about it. The video is called Make Peace with Your Past. I'm going to put it in my playlist, and then you go check it out. And also the other one is Trauma Triggers Triumph. Yeah, Trauma Triggers Triumph. I'm going to put it down there as well on my playlist. It's by T.D. Jakes as well. Get to know more about how you can make peace with your past and find your purpose and live your purpose. You get it? So yeah, I think that's the end of the video. If you like it, please click that like. It helps with the growth of the channel. And also, guys, we started the Cook With Me Wednesday and Karaoke Wednesday on TikTok. It's really going well. You should join. And also on Mondays and Fridays, I am talking about a purpose-driven life on TikTok. And I'm hoping that I start talking also on Facebook soon. So yeah, guys, get into it. Get into it. Come join us. It's really amazing. People are commenting and we're getting the vibe. You get it. So yeah, join. So this is the end of the video, guys. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.